Hi, family. Thank you for tuning in today. You heard that notification, so you let me in. I want to thank you. This is the life of a fisherman's wife with your girl Linda with Tea Time today, which is my weekly vlog. It is about um, how you can afford that 2022 vacation without breaking the bank. Okay, before we get into that, let's get into this tea first. My tea is Wild Sweet Orange. I have had this before. Let me see, can I get it? I don't know. Can you all see that? I hope you all can see it. But it is Wild Sweet Tea. The fragrance that's coming from it, the aroma is very nice. Let's see. It says sweet, but it kind of got a little tart taste to it too. So yeah, it's a little tart. Not bad, just a little tart. I guess I'm still thinking about that prickly pear tea that was so delicious. Check out the nails. I decided to go orange. And then I decided to do the little gold tip on the end. And I think she did it like a little kindergartner, but that's okay. She didn't do what I asked her to do, but that's okay. You know, when they be talking to you, I'd be like, because I don't know what they be saying. I cannot understand them. I just can't. Just me, I don't know. But anywho, let's get into this 2021, 2022 vacation that you can take that would not break the bank. My husband and I, we have gone on a lot of vacations, not as many as we would like. Honey, because if I went on the vacations that I would like, I would never be here. I will always be going somewhere because I love, love, love seeing different things and different sights and everything. You think that you can't afford to go to Hawaii? Baby, yes, you can. You can go to Hawaii. I went to Hawaii. I am not a rich lady, but I went to Hawaii. That was I think, out of all the trips that we had made, I think that is the highlight of all of my trips. And yes, I made the best out of it. Yes, it was pretty expensive, but I got my money. I ain't gonna lie to you, I got my money's worth. I was happy. My husband was happy. We lived our best life when we went to Hawaii. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it was all paid for before we got there. Did you hear me? It was all paid for before we got there. We didn't worry about, having money for food. We didn't worry about if we're going to have enough money for the rent of the car. We didn't worry about if we're going to have enough money for the hotel. We Everything was paid for before we got there. And guess what? When we got back, we didn't worry about the bank being broke because it was already paid for. Everything was playing out in ahead of time. So this is how we did it. We went to our local travel agency, which is Lamakia. We went there and we sat down with them and we said, hey, we want to take this vacation. And we probably did it around about this time of the year. We told them we want to take the vacation, but we didn't want to take it right then. We wanted to take it the next year in August. So we had 9 months to pay for our vacation. It was like putting a vacation on layaway. You can be bougie if you want to and call it whatever you want to. I call it putting a vacation on a layaway. You can say it was on a price hold, whatever they call these little fancy names. But the bottom line is, it was on layaway. Layaway that vacation. So, and call it what you want. Call it to, um, you know, I don't want to take a vacation right now. I want to take it later. However, whatever makes you sleep better at night, that's what you do, honey. Because I call it what it is. I was broke, didn't have all the money to pay it at one time. And if I had to save the money, I probably wouldn't have. So why not? So, okay, let me slow down and tell you how we did this. So we went in, we sat down with the lady and she told us, she said, okay, what do you all want to do? She said, you can make this trip as cheap or expensive it as you want to. You can go like they say, you're like them cars, you can go low range, mid range, or high range, whatever you want to do. We went to high because we figured, why not get the most for our money. So what we did, we sat down with her and she was like, okay, if you want to get the most for your money, this is okay. You can book your excursions, and the excursions is just plainly whatever you want to do on the trip. We had a picnic out on the lake where you played tennis and what I said lake. I ain't mean lake. I mean ocean. You were in the middle of the ocean. There was like a barge underwater. The water hit me about here. God, freak out about water too. I got that phobia about water. I can't do water, y'all. No water for me. My husband was a little bit upset with me because I started freaking out. Yeah, when it was time for me to get off the boat and we had these life jacket on, I could not swim. Everybody else that was on the trip with us, because my husband went and my two sons went, Chris Perkins and Eddie Davis Jr. We all went on this trip, and they was the most amazing company. Look, y'all got those friends, y'all got those relatives. Y'all know when y'all take them somewhere they don't know how to act. Don't take them. Leave them at home because you want your vacation to be nice and enjoyable. You don't want to be stressed. Leave them at home. Take that nice vacation. That's just my 2 cents. Don't take my word for it. But anyway, so we went there. We did the picnic on the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, and I had on my life vest, and it was time for us to get off the boat, and I was holding on to the rails. Well, the life jacket did what it was supposed to do. It lifted my feet up and had me floating, and that was a no no, no no. I like my feet to stay on the ground. I want to touch the ground, because if I can't touch the ground, that means I got to swim, and I can't swim. So that means I can't save my own life. And my husband said, "Girl, I got you. I got you. I'm not gonna let you go." But I don't know. He might wanted that check, because he always talk about getting that check. So he might wanted that check. That life insurance policy. Nah, I was just joking. My husband isn't like that. He loves me. I love him. So we enjoy each other company. I think. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we do. We enjoy each other company, and he wouldn't do that to me. And he was like, "I got you, girl. I'm not gonna let you go." And I knew that he wouldn't. I knew that he was gonna hold on to me with dear life. So finally, I got off the boat, and I did go out. The water's hitting me here, and I'm like, I had never felt that way before, but I was starting to freak out, and I was like, I think I need to go back. I think I need to go back. So I did. I went back, and I let them have their fun. Then that was that. Some of our excursions got canceled. Most of all, listen to me. If you don't listen to anything else that I am saying about this, about how you book your trip, always pay for the insurance, because if something happened on your insurance, what on your trip, whether it is the fault of the resort or wherever you're going, if it's their fault, you get your money back, or if it's your fault, you get your money back. If you wake up that morning, it's time for you to go, and you say, "Hey, I got a headache, I stubbed my toe," whatever, you get your money back. So yeah, that's what you always want to do. Secure the trip with insurance. Always do that. Yes, it's a little pricey because I think they charge you for each person on the trip. But I can tell you what happened to us. It was the we went to the Hawaii the year the hurricane was about to hit. So it was a lot of rain. So we booked a helicopter ride to ride over the volcanoes. And that was another thing. The volcano was erupting at the same time that we went. I think it was 2018 when we went, and the volcano was erupting. It had died down a little bit. So yeah. So we was gonna ride, take the helicopters, and we were gonna ride over the volcano just to see. I thought it would have been very nice. I would have been scared, but I wanted to go. But because it was raining, they don't take people out in the rain for safety reasons. Keep me safe. So they canceled that trip, and we got our money back, full refund. We got everything back. Then the next thing that got canceled was our cruise. We were supposed to take like a little cruise around the island, dinner cruise on around the island. That got canceled. So we got our full refund back from that, which was awesome. But it was so nice. We booked an excursion to look at the Dole plantation, the pineapple plantation. So yeah, that was fun. The plants are so vibrant. They're so pretty. I paid $30 for a pineapple. Yeah, I paid $30 for a pineapple because it was so much per pound. I can't remember how much it was per pound, but it was so much per pound. So we what made this pineapple that would supposed to be so special, the core, you know how you cut out the core in the middle of the pineapple, well, this one was edible, and it was pretty good. It was really sweet. They say that you haven't had a pineapple until you had one from Hawaii, and I absolutely, absolutely believe that because that pineapple was amazing. Would I do it again? Absolutely, all over again. I have also had a pink pineapple. I may order another one to give you a little show of how the pink pineapple tastes. It costs $50. I don't know why I'm whispering because he's gonna see this video. But yeah, that pineapple $50 for one pineapple. Yeah, I didn't get it from Hawaii. I ordered it offline. I link it down below where you can order these exotic fruits from. I just like doing stuff like that. I don't know why. But anyway, so then one of my friends had already gone to Hawaii, and I got in contact with him through Facebook. I really love Facebook for those reasons. And I was like, hey, John, I see that you and your wife went to Hawaii. Do you have any recommendations? And he was like, yeah, go to this reviving restaurant. That's in Hawaii. Do it at night because then you, as a revive, you can see you up high in the air and you can see Hawaii. It was pricey, yes, it was a little bit expensive, but experience. I love experience to experience different things. So you get the guy to come and he pull your chair out and he slides you under. Then he put your napkin in your lap. I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm bougie today. I'm a little bougie. Okay, don't tell me nothing today because I'm a little bougie. Not bougie at all. Country is all on those. Didn't know how to act because I'm looking all crazy at folks and stuff, trying to find out what's going on, just as nosy as I want to be. But hey, it's an experience. I love the experience that we had. What else did we do? We did the glass bottom boat where you get on a boat and the bottom of the boat is glass and you're in the middle of the ocean so you can see all the fish swimming underneath you. You can see the reefs that's underneath you. Very pretty sight. One of the funniest things that happened, I can't remember what was the question. This lady, she's talking. My youngest son is smart as a whip. And so he asked her a question about one of the species or what she had said. And he didn't think that she was too correct because she didn't know what she was talking about. And he challenged her on it. And she knew that she wasn't right what she said. And she was a little bit embarrassed. She was a little shook that he did know it. And when he got to get off the boat, she slapped him on the back. You smart boy. Yeah, it was a little sarcasm there, but hey, know what you're talking about. Don't expect people not to know what you're talking about, and some people going to challenge you if you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. So we had like 9 months to pay for our trip, and you can pay whatever you want to pay for you on your trip. They don't set the amount for you. You set your own amount. So you divide yours up, but you really don't have 9 months. You really have 8 because before that last month is over, that month that you actually want to take that trip in. Like we wanted to take it in August. Then by August, that trip needed to be paid for. They will give you a deadline to pay for your trip, and I think that ours was like July something, maybe the end of July, that our trip need to be paid for. So we kind of broke it up. Income tax time is coming up. So you pay a big lump sum on during income tax. That's what we did. The little bit money that we do get back, we put it on to that trip. And so we just paid monthly on that trip. So when our flight was included into our car rental, was included into it. Anything you want, anything you think you want to do, you go ahead and you do it. You go ahead and you plan that trip. You go ahead and put it into that trip. So when you get on that plane and you got a certain budget, you got $500 in your pocket to eat off of. That you got $500 just to eat off of, and just to buy your souvenirs, your whatnots, whatever you want to buy, or you have more money. That just what you have to spend. So it was a great trip. We experienced a lot. We did the Dole Plantation. We did Pearl Harbor. We did the Glass Bottom Boat. We the day that our helicopter ride got canceled, we looked online and we found a waterfall that was free. Gorgeous, gorgeous sight. I would kind of put a highlight at the end of this video of some of the things that we did on the trip, just so you can see. I'm telling you now, the quality of the video probably is not good because I was Snapchatting, sending these videos back home to my family, so they can see the trip that we made and what we was doing, because I like to share with my family. Like I told you, it was memories for me. Always has been about the memories and storing the memories. So and that's kind of what made me start want to do YouTube. I should have started this years ago. My niece said, Linda, you're so good at this. When you went to Hawaii, she said it was like I was right there with you, and you should start your own YouTube channel. And I was like, nobody want to listen to me. Who want to listen to someone like me? Who, and you may still don't want to listen to me. I don't know. But honey, I'm doing this thing because this is my dream. This is what I want to do. And I want to encourage you. If you have a dream, you do it. You do it. If you think you can do it, if you don't think you can do it, the only way you know that you won't do it, and the only way you will fail if you don't try. If you don't try, yes, you will fail. If you try, you put your best effort, put your best foot forward, and you go and you move it and you keep it pushing, honey. That's what you do. So if I can do it, old country bumpkin like me with the gold tooth, because I've been called all that. When people get upset, when angry with me, that's the first thing they go to. You country hillbilly with that gold tooth. Heard it all. Does it bother me? Not at all. Because you know what? You're 100% true. I was raised and born in Mississippi. Got to run it through these veins of mine. And no, I do not pronunciate my words all the way. And I talk fast. And because I talk fast, I really chop them up. But that's okay. That's okay. This is me. I am giving you 100% of Linda Davis, the fisherman's wife. That's what I'm giving you. I'm not giving you a fake person. I'm giving you Linda. I'm telling you things that you may not know or things you may know. I don't know. So, and another thing is that your Airbnb, there is an app in the Google. It's called Air, AIR, as in boy, N as in Nancy, B. Airbnb. You download that app, and what you do, you put in your location, your destination that you want to go to, and they even have that split up in payments. You can pay a down payment, however much. I think it's like half, or whenever you go to book it, you can pay half then, and a month before that trip, it actually needs to be taken, then the other half come out. You could do it like that, and your trip is already paid for. My husband and I, we were planning a trip going to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. I believe that's what it is, South Carolina. So what we're going to do, our trip is already paid for. We have already booked the Airbnb. The money is taken out of our account. All we have to do, because we decided that because it's Christmas time and these flights is going to be crazy. We're not trying to get on the plane right now. I'm not afraid to fly. I would fly anywhere. But the flights are really crazy right now, and you may not be able to fly like you would like to, or your flight might get canceled. We're going to drive. We're going to take our time, and we're going to drive there. We're going to get our Airbnb, and then we may start booking things then, depending on the weather. Right before we go, I know we're going to book some excursions. We're going to see what we can do. And yes, I will be bringing you that trip. I will be showing you Myrtle Beach and South Carolina. We have gone to Las Vegas that way. We booked that through Expedia, I want to say. Expedia, we did the motel room, we did the car rental. I think that was it. The motel, the car rental, all was through Expedia. It didn't break the bank, not at all. At all. We did. We had some most amazing time. We did Circle Lake, which is really amazing. We did the Red Rock Canyon. We did there was another, the Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam. We went there. Every day we had planned one excursion. I wouldn't say plan two a day because you need to rest. It's a vacation. You need to enjoy where you are, and you will find things to do. Like we found that free uh, waterfall to go to. We found a free zoo in Hawaii to go to. So yeah, give your day, give your time, give you some time to have free time to find some things to do, because we found the green sand beach, we found the black sand beach, and we was looking for some more, but we couldn't find them. So yeah, in Hawaii, it's amazing. Amazing. The only thing I regret not doing in Hawaii is going to the Botanic Garden. Did you hear me? I didn't go to the Botanic Garden. All these Botanic Gardens that I'm posting now, and I didn't go to the Botanic Garden. But one of the things was that one of the Airbnbs that we stayed at, that my son Chris Perkin, he that was a gift for my husband and myself for our anniversary and our birthdays. That he booked had like a little Botanic Garden at the hotel, so it was very gorgeous, very pretty. Uh, I'm trying to think of everything. We have gone on a cruise to the Bahamas. If you have never gone on a cruise, your first cruise, I would not do it for a very long time. I would not be out on that water for a whole week because you don't know how your body gonna take that water. I would do a short cruise. I would when we went to the Bahamas, it was a 2 day cruise. We left out of Palm Beach, Florida, and we got on the water. We went to the Bahamas. We got off the ship that day, and we toured some things that was around in the little tourist area. We did that, and then we got back on the boat. And later that night, we shipped back and went back to Palm Beach, Florida, and that was enough for us. But the cruise was amazing. It was amazing. Learn the rooms, learn what they mean about the port and all that. I can't remember what the names of the rooms are, but the rooms are tiny. The rooms are very tiny, and we had my son, my husband, and myself. The three of us went. My son was a teenager at that time. I think he was probably about 16, 17 years old. And when we walked in the room, there was one bed in there, and I'm like, where's the other bed? There is not even enough room for him to sleep on the floor. So we went to the front desk and we was like, hey, I think we got the wrong room. We asked for two beds. They said, oh, you got two beds in your room. They probably just connected. I'm like, what? Two twin beds in there? So you expect my husband, me, this big woman right here, and my husband to sleep in that little tiny bed, and my son to sleep in this bed right here? They was like, well, that's what you booked. I'm like, I didn't know what I was doing. So make sure you know what you're doing. So after we booked that room, after we got in the room, we let the bed stay connected. My husband said, I'm not sleeping next to my son. No, you got to sleep in the middle, Linda. So I'm sleeping in the hump where the bed divides at. That was the roughest night sleep. And my son didn't want to sleep in the bed with us. So they had a room for children, young teenager. It was teenagers. I think it was like maybe from 13 to 17 that you could be in his room. So he went to that room and he hung out with them most of the night because he didn't want to come in the room and sleep in the bed with his parents. I don't blame him. So then he came in and finally, we had 2 nights of this, 2 nights of him squeezing up in this little bed. But, we made it. We did it. So learn how to book your room. Ask questions. Don't just book like I did, because I always tell you that I do stuff then ask questions later. I don't know why, but that's just me. But anywho, that's my thing. Airbnb, your best go, that you pay for it now, and then you go on your trip. Everything is paid for, and you don't have to worry about it. On a cruise, you just pay for that cruise. Your food is paid for. And then if you are a drinker, you drink alcohol, then there's a package that you will have to pay for your package for your alcohol. You just pay for one thing. You got this, they give you either a cup or they give you a little card that you present every time you're ready to go and drink whatever you want to drink. I think that's a little expensive. I don't know how much it is. I'm not a drinker, so I don't know. But yeah, I think I have told you about the how you can make your 2022 vacation affordable, reasonable, and you can do it now, and it won't break the bank. And when you come back, you don't have to worry about how you're gonna pay your bills. But I'm gonna let you go so I can show you um, the end of our trip, some of the highlights of our Hawaii trip. I'm not going to show you of every trip, but just the Hawaii trip. I will show you the highlights of that because that was the most amazing trip. But before I do that, I'm going to give you the outfit of the day because one of my subscribers asked me to do that to give you the outfit of the day. So I just have on my little curly wig. She's black, uh, and Becky told me because I was going to put on the same one I had yesterday. She said, "Did you put on the same clothes you had on yesterday?" So how you figure I want to wear the same wig that you had on yesterday? She said, uh, "I want that little black one that you be wearing because that make me look cute." And she said, "Then put I show my little baby hairs right here. Yeah, yeah, this is my baby hair. This is Miss Becky right here. This Becky. That's all she wanted to show today is the little baby hair right here. So yeah, so Becky showed her little self. Yeah, she got a smart mouth not to want to be on nothing. I'm just gonna tell you that. But anyway, I got I love Levi, so I got me a black Levi jacket. It got a little fur on the inside of it, which is amazing. It has a pocket right here. It zips and unzip. We it don't have one on this side. Uh, I got this necklace from I want to say Burlington years ago. Laverne and Shirley. I used to love when she used to wear her L's on everything, everything, and then the earrings go with it with the L earring. Absolutely love it. I got this shirt right here from Burlington. I did have the price. I just pulled the price off because, like I said, I need to do a closet haul because this shirt right here still had the tag on it from when I bought the this shirt right here. So yeah, I absolutely love this little shirt. It was like an eye catcher. Like I told you, I love the sleeves. Look at the sleeves on this shirt right here. Very cute little number. I like I told you, yes, something have to catch my eye, and this shirt right here caught my eye when I was in Burlington. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Let me go there and look. Green is one of my favorite colors. I have on black jeans, and I think that this belt really go with this right here. I have on slippers right now, but what I would pair this with, I would pair it with this boot right here if I wanted to dress down. If I wanted to go to like the mall and be walking real fast and trying to keep up with hubby because he's a fast walker. Or I will wear this boot right here with it. I think both of them bring out the color in the belt. So yeah, that's the outfit of the day. Hubby and I don't know what we're gonna do today. I'm surprised you didn't hear him singing because he's bored. He's sitting at home. It's cold outside right now, and we can't go fishing. And he had just got done saying, "I really wish I could go fishing. I really wish I can go fishing." Um, so excuse me. I really would like to bring you all some videos with us fishing. He enjoyed it. He enjoyed. I enjoyed. So yeah, but you know what? I said I was gonna let you go. So yeah, because this video is getting pretty long. This is the life of a fisherman's wife, which a girl, Linda. Remember what I always say: make your tomorrow better than your today. See you later, family. Oh, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. So when I come, you can let me in. We're gonna see. All right, they got the code. We're walking in now, and um, this is one bedroom. You first walk through the door, which is cute too. And then we're gonna go over here. The sitting. This is the kitchen. Tiny, but that's okay. The living room, and the master bedroom. Look at that. How cute that is. And another bathroom, or is this a journey? Right here, we got two little chairs. This is Smile. And then this is our view from our room. Far in the distance, you probably can't see, but between the palm trees is the ocean. This is the second deck that we have that we can eat breakfast out on. That's what we had breakfast at this morning. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, wow. I can do this. 1, 2, 3. Aloha! I welcome my pearl into the world. So what are you? What I want a black one actually, because you got one.
I do.
No, you have to eat it. It said husband has to eat it.
No, that ain't what I heard.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, you got a black one.
Oh my God.
Oh, you were right all along.
I had a ring made from my pearls.
Can you get closer, Lynn?
If there is a trip or vacation, fishing is always involved. We didn't catch anything, but we did see a few dolphins swimming. This was the most expensive boat ride we have ever had.
That's got some flexible Jeep.
Wow. I wouldn't need one of those poles because our fishing trip was a bus.
That's okay, I got later.
Wouldn't you like for this to be your view every morning you wake up? Eddie swimming in the ocean. Us at the luau. This is the pig roasting at the luau. Chris with my $30 pineapple. The black sand beach